You'll probably learn something in this whole thing. In this video, I sit down with Charlie.
I'm Charlie Masters. I'm the flight school manager here at Sporty's Academy.
Some of the things that we talk about are brokers, whether or not you need one. What's involved in financing an airplane if you don't want to purchase a plane, other options. The common mistakes that are made when people are buying an airplane are, how do people decide what planes they need to be shopping for?
First step is to identify the mission. Do you want to just go up on a Sunday afternoon and look at the trees? Second step, identify your own capabilities. I think a lot of us would like to go out and hop into some kind of really high performance airplane, a TBM or maybe a jet or something like that. If you're a brand new pilot, probably some sort of simple airplane. Find the airplane that suits the mission. Good news is that airplanes, like a home, tend to hold their value. You may want to work through a broker, and there's some reasons why you want to do that.
How do you find a good broker, Charlie?
Well, they look like me.
Is it mostly word of mouth?
Go to your local airport.
Yeah.
You should be able to get a recommendation.
What would a broker typically cost?
Likely charge either maybe a base fee and then a percent. There's just as much work finding the right $40,000 airplane as there is the right $400,000 airplane.
I think one of the benefits as well in having a broker is sometimes because of those relationships, they can find airplanes before they actually hit some of those popular websites. Because no, I just don't think I'm ready. Some of the other options are
renting, possibility of partnerships or co-ownerships. Co-ownership allows you to buy more airplane than perhaps you could afford on your own, share the expenses.
How do you find people that you can partner with? Do you have a lot of successful partnerships that you know of?
If you find like-minded folks, the deal there is to make sure everybody's on the same page before we start, that can afford the airplane. You want to have common goals. It's easier than it used to be. Allows folks to afford an airplane that maybe otherwise they couldn't.
But what are some of the things that people kind of mess up on when they're purchasing airplanes?
All the U.S. registered airplanes, the registrations are kept in Oklahoma City. And that's also where the liens are kept. There are title companies first of all, they can research the title and make sure that the airplane can be sold free and clear. And it's okay if there's a lien holder. You need to know that so you can make the check out to the airplane owner plus their bank.
If you have a broker would do that. If you don't have a broker, you can actually hire that.
A title agency. You need assured that you own the airplane. Another step that needs to be taken is in terms of a pre-purchase inspection. You need to have that airplane looked at by somebody who knows something about that airplane. The seller will fix any unairworthy item that's uncovered in the pre-purchase inspection. The buyer pays for the pre-purchase inspections.
Not every bank finances for airplanes.
There are people who do finance airplanes. You can finance an airplane somewhere between 10 and 20 years.
And what do people typically put down for an airplane? What's required typically?
10 to 20%. I've seen the United States from 3,000 feet. If we'd been born 100 years ago, that would have been an unthinkable thing. It's an investment in your life. It's a big expense. I'm not going to downplay that. If you think you would enjoy that kind of personal transportation, I really think it's worth it. So talk to your folks around the airport. See if there's an airplane out there that will make you an airplane owner.
Thank you.
You're welcome.